come discuss various topics ranging from sex, dating, pop culture, current events, and everything in between. It's your favorite sister, Jada. I'm the host of this lovely podcast, and I got the squad here with me, y'all. These motherfuckers is so New York today, let me tell y'all.
Show Jersey.
So Jersey, okay. Okay, guys. We are definitely doing it different this episode for our final episode. It's been a motherfucking season, okay?
Yeah.
So we are jumping it off with a battle of the sexes kind of round table conversation. We have our men at the bottom, and we got our ladies up top. And hold on, we ain't gonna forget about my girl Kate Zach.
I'm at the bottom too.
She chilling.
These are my
chilling. But we gonna get into it. But before we do, I'm gonna have my squad introduce themselves.
Yo.
Starting with the queens.
Period. Go first?
Yeah.
Well, my name is Kate. I'm a media personality entrepreneur. I have my own brand. Well, y'all already know, just in the last episode. But again, I have my own brand titled Urban Noodles. We're moving up. We just got a partnership with New Jersey Performing Arts Center. So we're doing a giveaway we're doing a giveaway for D-Ray Davis and Jess Hilarious comedy show in November. So stay tuned. Follow us. You can get more details on that. But yeah. Free promotion too. Y'all wanna watch my girl show?
It's your girl Cakes, one of Spill Tea Podcast. You can find us at Spill Tea Podcast. That's SPILLED Podcast. And you know, hit us up. We talk about various topics, and I'm just glad to be on your show. We'll turn up.
That's a fact. That's a motherfucking fact.
That's a fifth Nahi. I am Kara J. That is my name across all social media platforms. I am a serial entrepreneur, so I'm not even going to try to get into everything that I'm involved
But they're
in.
busy.
I do
a serial killer?
Basically, my hands is in a little bit of everything, so you just got to follow me to see what I'm doing at the moment. I am Kara J. Thank you.
That's a fact.
My name is Taisha. I'm a performer, I'm a singer, I'm an actress, teaching artist, do a lot of things. I wish I could give you an Instagram to follow me on, but the motherfuckers deactivated last week. So.
What?
Hating assholes. But
what was you doing on that?
I didn't doing shit.
Don't post the news. I told her don't post the news.
Either way, I'm having my website. I'm making it right now. It's under construction. www.taishathomas.com. And once you get on that, you'll be able to go onto all my social media because I'm gonna just refresh and rebrand my ass all over.
Yes.
Yo.
Okay, for the fellas, we have.
Yo, it's your boy Nate, real estate professional, co-founder of Young Atlas with these two fellas here. Real in the entertainment industry. We do a lot of content creation, interviews, music videos, blogs, vlogs, podcasts. Shout out to That's What He Said. It was our first podcast that we produced. And come check us out in Harlem. We at 1304 Amsterdam?
1361.
1361.
We out here.
Check us out, yo. So Harlem, Uptown, you already know what it is.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Iz Harris, CEO of Iz Entertainment, A&R at Young Atlas, event coordinator, artist manager, plug. You feel me?
We do events too. I forgot.
We out here. We do. Shout out to Jada for having us.
Yeah.
Feel me?
And shout out to Michelangelo, our first full artist that we're representing on the publicity promotion side, right?
Yeah, the PR side of the business.
Yeah.
So I'm Kai. I'm the CEO of Young Atlas. I'm a partner with Nate and heirs on tons of endeavors. I can't get into all of them, but I'm just a hustler from Harlem.
Period. Period. Alright guys, so before we get into our Battle of the Sexes, I want y'all to know this is Battle of the Sexes Part 2. Okay? So if y'all haven't checked out Part 1, hold on, is Kate out on the phone?
Nah, I'm live. I don't know how to pin. You know what? I'm not good with this technology.
I'm like, what's happening down there?
I don't know how to pin, like when you say something so people can know. Alright, whatever. I just want to get the conversation.
The topic for the
You hook me up because sis Lois. I'm trying to, battle of the sexes.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, while Nate is helping my girl Kate down there get her live ready, we gonna keep it going, alright? So before we get into our Part 2, 2 of our Battle of the Sexes, I want us to go into our first segment called What's on Your Mind. So typically it's our 30-second rant session, but on this finale, we're gonna do a 10-second rant session, all right? So talk about anything, everything, whatever that's on your mind for 10 seconds, just to kind of jump us off before we get into our topic for the day. So I'm gonna go first, and of course, per usual, I'm gonna have my boy Nate count me in.
I ain't gotta watch, but 3, 2, 1, go.
So I was gonna talk about something, but I know my girl Kara is about to talk about it. So I'm trying to think of something to talk about for 10 seconds. I'm not mad. I'm fucking so fucking lit right now. It is the end of season fucking 1 of That's What He Said. I fucking did it. All my haters, I fucking did it. I don't give a fuck about this 10 seconds. Let me motherfucking tell you something. Y'all niggas said I couldn't be a host. Sis is a motherfucking host. Sis did this, okay? That's what he said. My love media, we out here.
We out here.
Alright, get loud.
Alright.
Okay, we're gonna pass it off to the other queens, okay? After I just went off. Kara, what's on your mind?
Okay, so y'all getting on my nerves with this H&M shit. Y'all hate 4C hair. Y'all hate dark-skinned girls. Y'all hate natural women. Y'all hate real titties. Y'all hate real abs. Y'all hate real asses. Y'all just hate real black women, and it's fucking getting on my nerves. And I'm ready to just be a real nigga for the rest of my life.
I was just about to pause, but that was perfect. That was perfect.
Keiki, what's on your mind?
I hate to say it, I don't know this man. Sorry to that man.
That's my favorite video.
Yo, I laugh at that shit every time I see it.
Yo, first of all, I was like, oh, she was talking about Takashi, but I was like, no, she doing it, Kiki.
Yo.
That was that funny. Tom, what is on your mind?
Yo, I had an audition earlier today, and I can't stand when people are in the audition room just talking, and they're talking to you, and they're talking shit, weird shit. I had this chick today, white chick, you know, and she was just talking about how she was wearing her boyfriend's underwear and how she's wacky and how ain't nothing wrong with that shit. But I don't need to hear that before I'm about to go audition. I'm trying to get in the mode. Everybody got their way of what they do before they go on audition, but I move a little different. I kind of like to be to myself. So and not have you in my ear talking about some shit that I don't really give a fuck.
She had a man's boyfriend on at the audition?
No, she had a man's underwear on.
Today, like,
Wow, I need to go wash. She's like, I need to go wash my clothes. I'm like, I got my boyfriend's underwear on right now. I know I need to tell
They
you
been
that.
sharing a lot of bullshit.
It was a lot of bullshit.
They
I'm living my life now. I'm over here
Like, what was the role?
I just hope you got that audition.
I felt good. Thank you.
Keita, what's on your mind?
Honestly, I don't even know. Honestly, I'm happy. First of all, I'm happy because one of my shows, The Boondocks, is coming back on this season. And I need to talk about everything that's going on. They need to talk about R. Kelly. They need to first of all, but you know what's so crazy? How white people are reenacting what the hell is going on from the Boondocks. Like what's going on in the media, like KFC, Popeyes, a lot of episodes. It used to be The Simpsons. Now, you know, obviously they had to transfer to black culture and use, you know, Boondocks or whatever.
But the yellow culture.
Yellow.
The Simpsons.
Yeah, white people. But you know, I'm excited. I'm not really mad or whatever. And I need to try to download 4X. I'm not gonna get into that, but
Alright, okay.
Alright. Fellas, what's on your mind? We gotta start with Kai.
Alright, honestly, I just wanted to say congrats, Jada. You know, I wanted to be positive today because I saw you start off. I knew you were hungry, and I'm glad, like, you know, we can keep it rolling. So.
All right, time out, because you know I get real sentimental when Kai in the building. You already know. Let me tell y'all, I've worked with a lot of different people in this industry, a lot of different creators, a lot of people that supposedly get into the bag and, oh yeah, yo, I'm gonna put you under my wing, I'm gonna help you out, And honestly, it really taught me a lot of lessons at a young age. Niggas will use you for the skills and for what you would bring to their table, and then be like, all right, peace. And honestly, I came in, met Kai, thought Young Atlas was dope as fuck, knew I wanted to be a part of what he had going on, and he said, I want to be a part with what you got going on. Sis, tell me what you want to bring to the table. He didn't worry about, oh, so what can you do for me? How can we work together? And honestly, it was the first genuine boss move that I made. Honestly, the best boss friend, that's at Young Atlas. Let me talk about it. I'm sorry. It is going over 10 seconds. But y'all need to hear this shit. Mind the company money that y'all motherfucking keep. Because it will help you get to the motherfucking bag, or will make you lose a lot of coins, make you lose a lot of sleep, making you lose a lot of fucking time, period. We just had someone on this podcast that came with a team that I already see. His career is going nowhere. Fast. Because of the team. Not because he's not talented, not because he's not born to be what he want to be. It's because of the team. Get a right team, and if y'all don't have a right team, y'all better holla at Young Atlas, okay? Period.
Word up, let's get this
That's a
money.
fact.
Yeah.
That's a
You know, you
fact.
got, what you gonna say now?
Let's get these bags, yo. Multiple
What you gonna
bags.
say? Oh, but he about to get his coins out. Look,
Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm looking for my charger.
Multiple bags.
Now,
you know?
Jada's a boss. It's just the beginning. We're just scratching the surface.
That's
you
it.
know?
That's it.
You know?
Ayers, what's on your mind?
Man, I always got a lot on my mind, honestly. But main thing on my mind right now is this energy show November 1st. You feel me? Friday. Everything is energy. Y'all are energy. Music is energy. Life is energy. So I need you to bring your energy November 1st. You feel me? That's a Friday at the Parlor NYC. You feel me? On 86th Street. And shit. I'm looking forward to this podcast.
Period.
That's it. Straight up.
Nate, what's on your mind?
Alright, that was a bunch of positive stuff, you know, good conscious shit, but Antonio Brown really on my mind. Like, I always go do it was the clown, especially recently when he got injured because he got in a cryogenic chamber without shoes on and got frostbite on his feet. Like, as a football player, who does that? And then you like scheme your way out of the Raiders and then get signed with the best football team ever, and then you get cut from that shit because you out here doing nasty ass, weird ass shit like harassing women, painting murals in your house. Like, I don't know what's wrong with the dude, but you know, shit. It's crazy when you see someone that fucking talented would potentially be the best player ever fuck it all up because he can't control himself. Like,
Is that the one that didn't want to go to practice?
Yeah.
And he was arguing because he
With
had
the
to show
GM,
up like everyone else?
Yeah,
Like,
he was
what?
arguing with the general manager. He tried to put hands on his boss who was
Oh
signing
God,
his
he's
checks.
tripping.
Like he shouts, he degrades his baby mamas. He named his child Autonomy. Who the fuck named their kid that?
How you have that in your rant?
Which woman would allow him to name the kid that?
Yo, he's a weird ass motherfucker,
He
and
said
like the word, like being weird is one thing, but being weird and also being a rapist is a whole nother story. Like, I can't fuck with dude, and it's fucked up because he could have been, like I said, the best player ever at his position. But I'd be surprised if he ever gets a job again at this point. Nike just cut him.
Wow.
You know?
And he just lost, well, NFL cut him too.
You lose them endorsements after?
He lost.
Today.
He just lost millions and millions and millions of dollars in the past week and a half. Probably enough money to set us all up. For
Well,
the
I hope he got a
rest of our
savings
lives.
account.
I'll take his
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we
I
gotta
can run
jump
a fade
into.
route, like shit.
We gonna jump into our topic of the day. You know, Nate went over his 10 seconds, but you know, that's his rule.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't wanna
Yeah.
burp him. I'm
I'm the
like, you know,
gatekeeper.
it's whatever, it's whatever. All right, so we gotta get into our battle of the sexes. This is part 2. We got a different squad here with us to end it off. Okay, so like last week, we're definitely gonna start it off with the queens of the hour. So like I said, we have questions that were already submitted by a lot of my followers, a lot of my friends, a lot of my family. We have followers now tuned into everyone's live, and they're gonna be shooting us some questions also. So we're gonna get right into it, all right? Starting with the queens, ladies. Oh, Kara, this gonna hit home.
Ooh, child.
Why do women go to the bathroom in pairs?
Solid question.
So,
And I hope she do the shameless plug while she at it.
you already know. There are a multitude of reasons why we like to go to the bathroom in pairs. The first reason is the fun. You should follow the Drunk Girls in the Bathroom on Instagram.com.
Yes.
Wait,
Because
that's-
ladies
that's
know.
It's
Yeah.
lit in the
When
bathroom.
we go to the bathroom as a group,
Lit.
the community in there is real.
The
We be
culture.
lit. It's a culture that it's a secret society that you wouldn't know about unless you link up and you in there. We fix each other's hair. We help each other use the bathroom when we in a hard
How good you
rumble.
look before you go see your nigga?
You
How good I look,
exactly.
bitch?
Does my makeup look on
Is my
point?
lips popping? Is my outfit together? Can I walk in these heels?
Thank you. Thank you. The Drunk Girls in the Bathroom is the main reason why we go into pairs, and also it helps us in case anyone comes out of the woodworks, because you know they be lurking at the bathroom for women We be going there and we saucy. If you go to the bathroom by yourself, you might never come back.
That's weird.
So it be like,
That
bitch,
niggas
come with me to
really
the bathroom real quick because there's some weird niggas here. You know what I mean? They be posted the fuck up. The creeps come out. Listen, the creeps come out.
Let me ask you something. If you on a date with your man, let's say it's a double date. It's you and your friend and her man and your man gets up and he's like, I gotta use the bathroom. What's good, nigga? Come with me. Is that weird to you? Like,
I'm a big thing that's talking shit about him.
Yeah, no, but my thing
but
is
he could be commenting me on my belt.
It's
Nah.
it's a gender thing.
It's a gender thing.
Like it's like you know how it's
It's
like
in
guys can be
culture.
thoughts, but girls really can't be thoughts. They can be thoughts, but they really can't. That's how it is. Like
Double
y'all think what
standards.
we do. It is double standards. The fuck, y'all know what the hell double standards are. It's in our society. We know. We clearly know what the fuck is going on.
If it's your bro and I'm double dating with you and your bro, then okay. But if it's just like my man and your man and y'all go in the bathroom like, what y'all been talking about in here? Y'all been knowing each other.
Like, yo, you trying to hit me up on 2K?
If we're on a double date and we go to the bathroom together, we're talking shit about the guys or feeling each other. Girl, what you think about this when he said that? What you think? Should I leave with him after this dinner? What do you think? Should I go? Are you leaving with that guy?
What you know about him? What's his whole
Tell me, because I'm thinking I like him, but I don't really know. Like, that's where we go to regroup and gather all of our information.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, they said that there was couches in the girls' bathrooms. Like, it really be couches in the girls' bathrooms?
No, other bathrooms.
Y'all made that up.
The fancy spots.
Fancy spots.
Sometimes I'd rather use the men's bathroom because sometimes the girls' bathroom be
That's
too
too
much.
Yeah.
Sometimes they be
And my job, I always
I had
use
a
the
girl
girls'
do that
bathroom
shit
because
all
there's
the time.
never a line.
Never lie.
I feel like men, I don't know where the fuck y'all use the bathroom, but y'all bathroom always empty. And the girls' bathroom, there always be a line out the door because we going in there not to use the bathroom, we going in there to fix our hair, fix our makeup and shit.
Right.
So the line is always mad long. I'm always like, if I really have to use the bathroom, I'm going to the guys'
For
bathroom.
dudes,
Alright, so this is for the guys.
assembly line, like
This is for the
any
guys. Does cold water, cold temperatures really make your dick shrink?
Hell
Or
yeah.
is that just, a fib to kind of say my shit low?
Nah, that shit's real as fuck, you know? Am I lying? Like, back me up here, like shit.
Everything got quiet. It's
Sounded like you were lying.
real quiet.
It's like he was alone on that one.
Like, it's not.
Me personally, I never experienced I'm lying. I've experienced a cold shower, but that's not.
Did your dick shrink or not?
I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure it was. But I'm just thinking about the cold water. I'm like, shit, I gotta get up out of here.
It's about
quick,
blood
you know?
flow. Like,
Yeah.
that's all it really is, blood flow. When you get cold, your blood vessels shrink and,
Yeah, the blood circulation.
We also have a science guy over in the cut.
You know?
Taking a pool.
Nah, but that sounds like a lit ass time.
You can put the whole thing in your mouth because it's so cold.
Whoa! She set a nigga up. She set us up for that shit.
I'm gonna have to. Alright.
See, if I was
It's
getting,
so
Who
cold.
was going underwater to get paid? But who was going underwater to get paid?
Leo.
if I was getting head underwater,
See, this is why Thai Instagram is on.
I would just be scared about suffocating.
I would drown with that nigga.
Me get the head at the water inside the water. I'm a freak.
I'm a mermaid, motherfucker.
I am not dying for no dick. I don't care.
Nah,
It's gonna be a 5 second.
that shit is once in a lifetime, man.
The Leo style, they gonna die for the dick.
Nah,
I say that. I don't know. I can't breathe or see, but I got
Alright, squad. Alright, so what is the first thing, this is for our men and our ladies. What is the first thing you look at in the opposite sex? Height.
yeah, that was dumb laugh.
Is this only for looks
And teeth.
or
This is, look, when you meet someone,
Physical or
I was
attraction?
walking down the street and I met Nate. I saw that he was attractive. What is the first thing that my eyes went to?
Appearance.
Eyes.
So we got K-Dot
I
that
would say
said,
height because number one, I'm blind, so all I see is figures. So if I see that you're tall, first of all,
That's
being tall,
devastating.
girl, yes, being tall is always an A+ to me. So if I see that you taller than me, then that's the first thing I look at.
Oh, so you got a
Second.
plus right off the bat with being tall.
But that means a plus though.
wait, time out.
Face.
What is tall? Are we talking average men height? So maybe 5'10"?
Taller than you?
Tall,
She just probably
no.
mean taller than her.
I'm saying 6 foot.
What is the average for a guy?
Like 5'8". Yeah.
Damn, that's girl height to me.
What? Average guy height is 6
Nah, that's
feet.
average.
I feel like all men start at 6 feet.
No, I think people
You ever see the short man out
Nah,
there?
I done dealt with some short niggas, but then those would be considered short. The 5'8" guys are considered
Yeah,
short.
me too.
The average man is like 6 foot.
What is Snort? What's
Average
her
man
name?
is.
Yeah, Snort.
She hollered at a midget a couple weeks
No,
ago.
that wasn't Snort. That was Connie. Connie.
yeah.
Holla at a midget, because she was on
Somebody said the
that.
average height is 5'9". Okay.
All right.
Average height is under 6.
So we got for the ladies, we're gonna go with height.
Well, that's
Appearance, I think.
Man, I feel like if I'm gonna be
But what is your
dead
eye go to
because we in
first?
New York,
How you look?
How you
going
dress?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would
Eyes
say
and lips.
I would say like subconsciously I'm gonna look for titties, and I feel like every guy says that shit.
I'm a hair person.
Doesn't mean that that's what I value the
So you look
most.
at titties
That's
first.
just where my eyes go
You
to.
look at ass.
You know what I mean?
My eyes go straight to a nigga.
Baby, but I like
And I put it like this: if she got titties out, then the eyes are definitely going there. Like, I'm sorry, like maybe I go somewhere else afterwards.
That's
All
what.
right. So this is for my queens. Queens, why do women over exaggerate their sexual appetite before actually having sex? So this question was actually. Hold on, let me explain. So this is a question that one of my male followers asked me to ask on this podcast, and he wanted to know because he was like he's tired of a girl gassing it, quote unquote, you know, he's from New York, gassing it, and saying, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then coming to his house is sitting on the edge of his bed with their coat on. So I was like,
You saw that in wet fish.
Let me tell you why, okay? The reason why she's sitting on the edge of the bed with her coat on acting shy is because she wants an aggressive man who's going to take it off for her. I don't want to get into the room and be the boss bitch. I'm the boss in life, okay?
Yeah.
When I'm in that bedroom, I'm your docile little weakling and you handle that. If I got my coat on, make me come in. Can I grab that coat for you?
We got a rebuttal.
Don't be a waste man.
We got a rebuttal.
Want me to react?
Okay, that's all. I'm gonna be talking freak shit just to let you know where my head is at. But I want you to take control as the man when I get there. Not everybody can handle it.
A lot of guys like it, but not everybody can handle
It's
it.
like-
Exactly.
It's when it
Somebody
comes
said
out.
we want to act scared. We want to act like, oh no, I usually don't do this all the time. I don't want you to know how much of a nasty bitch I really am. So I gotta act like I'm innocent, and I gotta act like I don't suck dick like a champion. I gotta act like I don't fuck like a porn star. So I gotta act like, no, I'm shy, I'm nervous.
It's your loss
Come
that
over
you
here and open me the fuck up.
if y'all don't take off this burger,
Because realistically speaking, if a bitch came to your crib like, take out that dick, nigga, you gonna be in your group chat like, this bitch was crazy. This nasty bitch came to my house, I feel violated. So we trying to give y'all the chance to be assertive and take control.
Right.
That's why.
What you gotta say, bro?
I hear the guys have a
What you
rebuttal.
gotta say?
I don't know. I just think.
He said, I don't know.
I think it depends on
Did
the
I
girl.
scare
You
you?
know?
Definitely depends
Yeah.
on the girl.
Okay.
Oh, no, you ain't scaring me. You ain't scaring me. But all I'm saying is it's all about consent. Because like some females may turn around and say, oh, this guy was coming at me crazy and I didn't want nothing.
I mean, if she's
But it's
saying
like-
talking
but
crazy,
that's what I'm saying, it's
they
like-
go to consent.
That's like the permission right there, saying I'm a freak, I'm that.
Now here's the thing. When it comes to consent, the vibe will let you know before the word
That's what
goes.
I'm saying.
Because sometimes
That's what
we
I'm
say
saying.
no and we mean yes and you can tell.
Nah, I know.
And sometimes we say no and we mean no and you can tell.
I'm like, nigga,
So if you're in tune with our vibe, if I'm saying no but I'm opening my legs a little bit,
Yeah.
that ain't no, nigga. That's like no. As opposed to me sitting in the corner nervous and shaking.
Sometimes it be
like,
the
no, I really
location.
don't want to do this
do.
shit.
It be a location.
The
like,
mother's next
you thought-
door.
You thought you was going to the palace.
No, bitch, that is true.
The air mattress.
That is true. You was talking on the free shit because of what you thought you was about to get pulled up on me. You get there and be like, what the?
You got roaches?
The fuck is that?
Hold on, I got a question though, I got a question. If you go to a dude's house, you go in his bedroom and he got a mattress on the floor, no box spring, no frame.
We leaving.
That's
I'm leaving.
I'm leaving.
I don't know about you. You can stay at your house. I remember.
I'm being very loud.
I'm not even inviting you to the
That's
crib. Like,
an age question right there. Because when you're young, it's some shit you be letting slide. But at this age, we all almost 30
That's a
and up.
motherfucking fact.
Nigga, don't play with me.
you
Let
gotta
me
have
tell
a bed
you,
You
frame
can't
at
go
least.
there, you can't afford me.
gotta at least have a best
I'm
friend.
so happy I'm the woman I am today because the young me,
That's what
I
I'm
was just so.
saying. As a kid, I was with the
He's
shit.
cute though. He's cute though.
But you shouldn't have that mindset this nigga got money or not. You wanna just have fun. Like I feel like kids now is so hip to being like he gotta have money, he gotta have a car. Bitch, you 16 and he's 17. You're not paying over, he's still in high school.
No, but let me
They be having it though.
You're definitely right, but sometimes you gotta set your standard aside. I know I went to a guy's house that I was just talking to or whatever. He took me to his house. The nigga lights didn't work. He had his phone out. I was like, all right, well maybe this little
Wait,
me
he had his flashlight.
his flashlight on the phone out. His lights is not on the door. And whatever. And then I didn't even get to the bedroom. I didn't get to the bedroom, but his light was on.
How y'all chilling in the dark?
Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Blackout.
Y'all think that shit was cute. I was like, okay, this is cute. But then I went to use the bathroom, and he was like, oh, the toilet is not gonna flush.
You ain't got water in
No,
your
the toilet is not gonna flush.
That's like
The light is out.
why are you inviting women over in the first place?
See, that's the
I was like, this is the trap. This is the trap.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
He was doing an open house at some.
All right, so this is for my fellas. Guys, what is your definition? Because I feel like women, we define this word or, you know, this thing so many times, but we want a man's definition of what is a man.
I think a man is someone that when they say they're gonna do something, they do it. I feel like it's that simple. You know, they have actions behind their words. You know, they don't talk a bunch of bullshit. You know.
Okay.
I also feel like a man is someone who can take care of themselves by themselves. Like, ladies, if you with a man that can't do their own laundry, can't cook their own dinner, can't clean their own house, that's not really a man. That's a child who needs a mother.
And a family man, you gotta love your family no matter what. You gotta be able to own up to shit and let shit go and not be so prideful.
Period.
I think that. Oh wait, this was for God.
Yeah.
I was about to chime in with my definition.
I'd like to hear
No,
that.
I feel like, you know, us women, we define the word man so many times, and it's like, how we define is something that we claim that we ain't. We a woman,
Right.
you know, and we don't give men enough opportunity to say this is a man and actually let them live up to their definition of what a man is. Us as women, we try to make our man live up to our definition. We said a man is this, so you not that, so you not a man. But it's like, whoa, this is not my definition. This is not men's definition of what a man is. So thank y'all for definitely giving that definition
Also,
to us.
a man is someone who knows, you know, what he can and can't do. Like, if you a guy racking up credit card debt to buy the newest pair of Louis, or you know, spending mad money you don't got to show off, like, to me, I respect a man more who can say, yo, I don't got it right now, and this is who I am, as opposed to, like I said, racking up a bunch of debt to flex and be like, you know, look at my $800 belt that I just bought on credit. That's not your belt. That's the credit card company's belt.
But that's an adult too.
True.
Some of the definitions of that we put on men should be put on women as well. Those are things that all adults should be handling. And I think what separates the man from the woman, I hate to give you that old school definition, but that protect and provide. At the end of the day, as women, what separates y'all from us is the protection that y'all provide from us. And I think that if you fail or lack in every avenue of life, but you make sure that the women around you feel protected, you're a man. And I think that's so important. Like, for example, I know a lot of gay guys who might not necessarily fall into the society's category of men as far as their masculinity. Oh, he might get his nails done, he might wear a dress, but if I'm with you and I'm safe, you still a man in my eyes. You know what I mean? And I think that's what separates the boys from the men, is how they protect the women.
And that's a fact. And I feel like a lot of time guys, when they see, or especially women now, very like the kind of play the entrepreneur role, they get scared. Like, can I protect her? We really need the protection the most, and we tired of being with men all day, every day.
All right, so we're coming back with the question again, and this is for our men and for our women, okay? So I want you guys to tell me, what does it mean to be a ride or die, and what are your limits?
I think when you're a ride or die chick, when you're a ride or die woman, you're supporting your man's dreams, their aspirations. You want to make sure that you can do whatever you can so that they can get to that level, and hopefully that they're doing the same for you. Now, when it gets a little murky, when there's a limit, it's when you're getting disrespected. You know, when you feel like whatever you're putting in, whatever work you're putting in is not being accounted for. They might pick up with the next chick who's doing something completely random when you've been there since day one. And you know, is my safety at jeopardy? Like, what are you really doing? Where are we really going for you to, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's the limit when it comes to safety and respect. But I feel like when you're riding for somebody, you know, you respect them. You wanna help uplift them, and hopefully they do the same for you.
Okay.
I feel like ride or die, like you don't gotta actually die, but what it implies is that you're willing to take an extra step where you're putting yourself not really at risk, but like, okay, we in this together, so I'm willing to sacrifice, or I'm willing to, you know, like I said, you don't gotta actually die, but to kind of put yourself out of that comfort zone for that person that you're with, and say, okay, I wouldn't normally do this, but for you, I'll do it, and this is my way of saying that I got your back. You know, have my back in a situation where, you know, no one else does.
Right.
You know?
Okay. Before I jump back into a question from my queens, is if you could just scoot like 2 inches to the left, because I feel like my followers can't see their favorite sister.
That's a fact.
There we go. How y'all doing?
You gotta see the host.
All right, so this is for our ladies. Why is it hard for women to admit when they're wrong?
Ooh, I know why. Because it's kind of like how men feel. It's prideful. We can't lose arguments. Why do you think women argue all day and men don't? So I feel like women, we have opportunity to say how we feel, and sometimes we want to express it, and we don't like to have somebody over us being like, yeah, you know, I did that, I was right. Like, no, nigga, you're wrong. You still wrong because I was right and you was wrong in the beginning. So
You was wrong before you opened your mouth.
Exactly. You was wrong when you came out your mother's poems.
Y'all won't let us live. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
Once we admit that we wrong, you take it to the grave. You take it to the grave.
I'm not even about to
It's like, damn, when you was always wrong, I ain't never harassed you.
I think it's because we are right a lot more than we are wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
So when we are wrong, that shit sting like, damn. I don't know what this feel like. This feeling is unfamiliar. I don't want nothing to do with this shit. This is uncomfortable. I don't like being wrong. So it's like we so on that high horse that I'm right and I know this and I know that. So when you don't know something and you wrong about something, that shit just hits you in the face like, damn. All right, I
think
guess.
it's more of like just a pride thing, you know, like people put their ego aside too much. Well, they don't put their ego aside more than they should. So, you know, you just gotta admit when you're wrong. Like nobody's ever right all the time. Like nobody knows everything. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta just submit yourself sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, ladies? I feel like Ayers is absolutely right. I feel like it's never a problem to be wrong. You know, it happens once in a blue moon for us. But when we are wrong, you know how these motherfuckers still can't get it over us? Because when you're wrong, say sorry quickly. Like, all right, I'm sorry, right? And then if a motherfucker still ignorant, you be like, nigga, I said I'm sorry. Now you're about to piss me off. Then argue again, and then he's wrong. So we still right. Say sorry fast.
Even when I'm wrong, I'm still right.
Period. This is what you do. I'm giving y'all the gems, all right? All right, fellas. Why are men so proud about sleeping with a woman who's already in a relationship?
What do you mean foul? Like you said,
So proud. Sorry.
I did see a video like that too. I see something.
You know, we have a lot of men that brag about like, even, you know,
Being a side nigga.
when Trey even said like he's Mr. Steal Your Girl or whatever. Why are men proud to sleep with someone that is in a relationship or take a girl from another man? Like, why is that something to boast about?
And it makes you feel like you're better than her man. Like it's almost like it's a competition where it's like I'm obviously giving her something that her man isn't, or else she wouldn't feel the need to be with me.
Okay.
So it's almost like it's not even about the woman at that point, unfortunately. Like I'm just saying how I feel like it is, and it's just like, okay, well, if her man was doing what he was supposed to do, she wouldn't feel the need to step out. So I'm providing her, you know, what she can't get somewhere else, and that boosts my fucking ego as a guy. Like, you know, I'm not saying it's right.
Yeah, I think it's kind of bullshit. It's just like if you think, you know, it's just like the guy having a Ferrari and he thinks he's cool, and then the guy in the Honda. It's just bullshit, but like, you know, it's just ego shit. I feel like that's little boy shit though, you know? know, that's not real men. I don't think they really want to do that shit.
Right, I feel like a real man shouldn't want to get in
Yeah.
between a woman and her partner because that's just so much drama that you.
It's like frat boy shit.
Yeah, like just imagine the headaches that come with that shit.
It's just to show you that.
Someone on Instagram, I can't remember whether it was Amber Rose or Lyrical Law. It was one of these video vixen girls, right? She was like, it's crazy to me how guys' attraction to women are based off of other men. So you could have a bad bitch, right?
Yes.
And she could be sitting there with no guys in her sexual history, and she will be ignored more than a girl that's been with all the rappers and football players and basketball players because y'all want to go after what other men had to feel like you are equal or tantamount to that other man.
That's how it is.
So sometimes when it's going after that chick, it's her guy that got something that you want.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I could fuck the same bitch he fucked, then I must be winning like he winning.
Yeah, and that's part of the objectifying of women.
It's like she's not even an object. She's a Ferrari at this point.
Yeah,
If I could drive the same car he drove, then I'm on his level.
Yeah.
I could have his chick. I could take his bitch. So that's what that was about. I'll just be like,
I think those are guys that have insecurity.
insecurity issues.
Yeah,
Heavy
that's
on
those
insecurity.
guys.
Yeah.
Because, sorry. It's gonna be quick.
Go ahead.
Remember when Cash Stacks was everybody's crackhead hoe, whatever? And Soulja Boy admitted it. He was like, yeah, you know, the reason why I did it is because it was something that I could chase, something that could bring me clout, and I wanted to be a part of that, knowing that she was exposing all these men. So I think that's kind of like what you said.
Okay. Is the live still good, y'all? Okay, perfect. All right, so this is for both men and women. How often, on average, do you masturbate?
Cool shit.
Y'all ever seen Wolf of
I
Wall Street?
expected that from the guy.
Y'all seen Wolf of Wall Street?
Nah,
Nah, you know what's funny though? I asked the woman that the other day, and
Hope she was
she
shy.
blew my numbers out the water. Like,
Yeah, we probably
Watch
have to
a
make a
lot.
lot more than y'all.
I had to clear my history.
especially if you're not getting,
If
you're not getting satisfied by the man that you with, like, you know, like sometimes you gotta take matters in your own hands, I feel, right?
Here's the thing. A man going out there and busting his nut with multiple women is not frowned upon by society, right? So because it is frowned upon by us, every time we get horny, we have to try to take matters into our own hands. Otherwise, we're gonna get called a hoe. Sometimes I might feel horny 5 times a day. But if I go out there and fuck 5 niggas, this nasty.
Right.
So now I gotta go and get all type of toys because I don't want to be judged. So I believe that we might masturbate a lot more than guys, and
But
I
sometimes
masturbate
it's
all
not
the
even
time.
society judging us, it's us judging us like, damn bitch, you was just with so and so last night. You
Nah, I
about to
don't
go see
give a
So you can't tell
someone.
nobody your business all the
I don't give a
time.
fuck about
No,
that.
I'm saying I don't want to feel used, and I don't want to feel like, damn, like I should never fucked him and I was just with someone.
Because you can't take that body back.
Like, yes, you can. Exactly. So sometimes it's like, no,
Your wholeness can get deleted.
Oh, that's definitely get deleted. I don't know about y'all.
I also feel like guys are embarrassed about, you know, talking about masturbating.
Really?
Like when I was
I know a stigma with guys.
I remember very clearly when I was in high school, we was talking about this shit. One dude was like, I never jerk off. And it was like,
What?
nigga, you lying. And he was like, I get women to jerk me off. I'm like, nigga, you might as well sleep with her there at that point. Like,
Right.
I think it's more of a
Who still
stigma
do
with
that?
y'all. Because if a guy's talking about him jerking off, they like, look at this corny nigga, he can't get no pussy.
Yeah,
But women, we can sit up
exactly.
there like, bitch, bedroom candy, let me tell you about my new vibrator. And nobody says nothing with us. Like, y'all definitely get judged more in the masturbation community. It's like a red curtain type of thing. He's jerking his dick.
I feel like that's the big jerking off.
Yeah, but they have also been shamed for them.
Me personally.
We love our vibrators. It's part of conversation. Let me tell you about this new toy that came out, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? It's not to be embarrassed
Let me
about.
tell you about my new fleshlight I bought.
Yeah, like I got this new pocket pussy. Niggas gonna be like, this nigga don't get no pussy.
I feel like men and women masturbate the same amount. I feel
Yeah,
like
I do.
they just men just don't talk about it. And
Well,
with
women-
women we last longer. We could bust a nut and then be like, all right, I want another one and another one.
That's why we do it more, because we have multiple orgasms.
Right.
A guy can masturbate once a
Another
day,
one.
and there goes his nut for the day. Women, because I know I can give myself 10 in a row, I might have to call out of work. You know what I mean? I have a good night with myself.
You said this is nothing. You said this
All right,
is nothing
guys.
for the day.
This is for our queens, okay? Why do women never know what they want to eat?
Listen, I usually know what I want
I'm all
to eat.
ears for this.
I have 3 different cravings at the same time. Like I can wear Chinese, I can wear Italian, and I can wear Jamaican, or full Spanish. Like those are always my favorite.
That's New York
That
shit.
shit every day.
Exactly. So
That shit
it's like
every day.
I don't know which one. Cause I know Spanish could crack me, but I know Jamaican food could put me to sleep. But then I know Italian food could sit and it could just marinate on my stomach. It feels real
Here's
good.
the thing, right?
Like,
If you ask any woman in our own personal Uber Eats or Seamless history, we know what the fuck we want. And it's a meme that blew us up that said, it's not that she don't know what to eat, she's trying to figure out what you can afford.
Thank you.
I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you what I want to eat, and you got McDonald's money, because then I'm going to be embarrassed. I'm going to tell you, I don't know what I want to eat, baby. What do you want to eat so you can because I want steak, I want shrimp, I want lobster, but you can afford chicken wings and french fries, okay? I know what I want to eat. I'm just trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice, nigga.
Y'all need to start trying to help you out what y'all want to eat.
I know what the fuck I want to eat.
You gotta get that Chef Marcus in the
Right, if you get a food I want to eat, I know what I need
I
to
don't
do.
know.
Right. You know what the fuck I want to eat.
I don't know about the guys. I don't know about the guys y'all talk to, but if I'm taking a girl out, I already know where we're going. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
where y'all going?
you just gotta choose yourself.
I'm saying, do women want a guy that's just gonna be like,
That's it.
I'm not gonna ask you what you want to do.
This is what you need. Women like to not pay.
Because I know
Exactly.
me personally, I know females are they're gonna be like, what do you want to eat? Or it's up to you. Something like
Because women
already make that
decision.
women are orchestrated to be at the submission of man and say, let him guide it and let him take it. And
We
let him
hold
down.
a man's ego like
So high.
we will
But see, that's the problem.
literally burst
That's the
we
problem.
hold our tongue so much. I think women hold
That's
our
the
tongue so
problem.
much.
You shouldn't
And
have
no, you're right. We shouldn't have to. But if we really give a fuck about you, like we really could violate like 24/7, even if we don't
They
want to.
gonna want to
Even
get
if,
bleached.
and a man's ego, and sometimes a man's ego is so fragile that some of them, even if it's just a question or just something, it could be a fucking argument. It could be a change of the vibe, change of the mood, and it's like we really have to like take a step back and be like, all right, let me just.
But I think
We're
we
always
understand
thinking a
that.
step
We
ahead.
understand that so much, so that's why when that question comes out, it's like, all right, this is what I would think it. You know?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Nah, and I'm also
Yeah.
trying
And if you're straightforward with it, then it's another story.
Yeah,
but you got niggas
exactly.
that's not straightforward with it.
I mean,
Those niggas.
Like when I was starting, like when I was trying to get into dating and meet women online and shit, this girl told me, she was like, don't ask a girl where she wants to go. Don't say, hey, you want to go here. Be like, this is where we're going.
That's it. Just
And women actually like it when
But
the
how
guy
about this?
takes
Because we like
I don't like it so much.
Because you like men.
This is good.
Tell me what to do. Tell me where we're going.
But I'm
we
saying
can take
that,
it to some
like, as a
bullshit.
guy, like it's also my responsibility to get to know you
That's
as a
what I'm-
person.
yeah,
And so I'm not just
Your
saying.
opinion matters too. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like,
but like I'm
we
gonna
wanna-
ask you
we wanna
questions.
know
What do you
think
like?
as well.
Do you like
Well, let me
seafood?
tell you this
Do
little
eat
secret
oysters?
about
Do
women,
you hate
right?
oysters? Good shit.
Women are nothing but an accumulation of the men that she knows. So some of our favorite dishes might be something that our ex put us onto. Our favorite song might be some shit that we heard with our old nigga. You know what I mean? So you saying this is where we're going, this is what we're eating, you created her new favorite meal. We changed based off of our experiences.
That's true.
So it ain't, oh, I like to eat here. It's this is where they used to take me, and that's why I eat there. So you coming in as the new guy saying this is where we're going. Yes, Daddy. Yes, that's where we are going. Because it's what we are eating. So that's right.
Now, Liz, this is a question for you. What type of woman do men really want? Now, I know that's a broad question, so I'm gonna break it down for you. 3 types, and we're gonna do real powered, inspired. Do you want a Tasha, a woman that can meet you where you at, be down for you, you know, like Tasha is? Do you want an Angela that wants you to reform, wants you to, you know, let's stop doing this, and now we want this way, okay? Someone that could bring the best out of you, okay? Or do we want a Lakeisha? Someone that's gonna love you, be scared as fuck if you really about that, okay? But it's gonna give you the affection and that love that you really want.
I mean, I never really watched Power, but I'm gonna go with the second one. Like, I want a woman that's gonna help elevate me, push me, to be a better person. Like if I got a woman who's holding me back or even keeping me stagnant, as much as I may be comfortable with it, I know that that's not in my best interest.
So the second one is not okay with the man you are now. The second one wants you to rise to your potential. So are you still
I'm
more?
still go with that.
Okay.
Because I feel like potential ain't shit unless it's realized. And like I want a woman that can not only see my potential, but is gonna push me to realize it. Like I may get mad and push back, but if she sees what I can be, she gonna push even harder, and we gonna go great places. We gonna climb Mount Everest, you know?
Okay. So we have a fella down there that wants some money different.
I don't know. Tasha is.
She's a hoe.
She's a hoe.
Tasha's got her own.
She's not a hoe.
Nah, Tasha is loyal. You feel me? Tasha is the definition of like a ride or die. Up until she started sleeping with that other nigga. That's the whole
Nigga, what?
But why did she
Y'all niggas be fucking bitches from everything. Y'all get
So don't
mad.
even get me wrong.
Yeah.
All I was saying
Don't
is
look at me like
you
that.
wanna have somebody that like understands you. You wanna have somebody that understands you and is not gonna try to like mold you or change you. Like they love you for who you are, but they're gonna tell you what you can fix about yourself. Because at the end of the day, nobody can change you but you.
Right.
So it's like you need somebody that's gonna be straight up with you and tell you like, yo, I think
You
this, that, and the
fucking
third.
up. Yeah.
And the guy needs to understand that he needs to respect her opinion. But not like you don't need somebody that's like controlling you or telling you, oh, change this about yourself, change that about you. That's what they want, and they can have that. They can find that elsewhere. You feel me? Like you fuck with me, you vibe with me for a specific reason, and this is what you got to deal with, and this is what I got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So it works both ways. You know? What I'm saying?
Like
So
you
we
don't want
want a
somebody,
hybrid.
you don't want a woman that's gonna turn you into something you don't want to be.
The
You feel
Tasha.
me? Like,
Tasha and
but I think that's
Tasha.
like it's a tricky, it's a slippery slope. And you can have a woman that says, "Oh, I see your potential," but is the direction you're guiding me in the one that I want to go in?
Or ready to go in.
Yeah. So it's like just I get what you're saying. It's like I want someone who's gonna elevate me, but not necessarily change me. You know what I'm saying? Like make me better, but don't make me into a new person.
You want to grow, you don't want to change.
Right.
And growth and change are not the same thing. That's what a lot of people don't
I'm
realize.
not saying that you don't need some type of change.
Exactly. When you
Maybe-
grow, you do necessarily
Yeah,
change,
you are
but sometimes
changing.
when you change, you're not always growing.
Right, you
might just be
You don't want
different.
to change the core person who
Right.
I am. Just
And that's what the Angela was. She was the whatever you want to do, Jamie. I am supporting your growth and your change. And so you need the Tasha that's gonna fuck with you when you down and out, and be with you while you want to come up and stay loyal. And then she needs to get her Angela on when you get to those points of wanting to change. You need a Tasha. There's no perfect chick. You need to cross the.
So do you ever need a Lakeisha?
Nah, you don't need no Keisha.
So,
Bitches
why not?
an idiot.
Okay, because certain niggas, hold on. Certain niggas need a Lakeisha. Kai said you sometimes need a Lakeisha.
I
Explain.
think if you're a go-getter hustler, you just need a
she
girl
just-
to love you, you know, and that's it. And be there for you. You're gonna change yourself. If she's there for you, and that's it. If you're
So
a
y'all
real
want her
man,
to be
you're
that
gonna be
scary?
good, you know.
Nah,
So
Lakeisha
it's almost like it
gonna line you
depends
up,
on where you're at.
Yeah, it depends on where you're at. in life,
Like if
you
you
know?
a guy that
Like, Tasha,
already
she's
is.
If you're a kingpin,
Tasha,
maybe
she know
not
how to lie.
Lakeisha, you know?
Tasha, but my thing is, Tasha think quick on her feet. Keisha
Yeah,
don't
I
have
need
time.
a girl like that. Like she don't
Yeah,
need
like-
to depend on me. You know
No,
what I'm saying? Like
Keisha-
we are a
Keisha
power
put her
couple.
heart
You know what I'm
first. She
saying?
put her heart
Keisha
first for her
is
brain.
awful. She's the most awful woman that Power has ever had on the show.
Oh my God.
This bitch took her son to Tommy's house. You have a young black male and you got him in your drug dealer boyfriend house,
Yeah,
bitch.
she doing the most.
You lost all points on me there as a mom. Lakeisha is canceled.
And her acting skills is a little
Tasha ain't never had her kid. Tasha sheltered her kids so much that they didn't know what the fuck was going on.
We don't even see baby girl.
Hello, Tasha was a mom first and foremost. So yeah, I'm a street bitch. I love my nigga, but my kids are out of baby girl.
She reminds me of like a Lil Kim. Like, and I
Keisha
love
was
Lil
an
Kim. Lil Kim
idiot.
was a street
Keisha
bitch.
had
She
her
knows
shit
street
in
hoes.
the
Yes.
Oh my god, Keisha's a fucking dummy.
All right, so this is a question for both our men and our women. What is the biggest misconception that women have for men and that men have for women?
Niggas ain't shit. But hoes
Ah.
and tricks. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
I would say most niggas ain't.
Most niggas ain't shit. Get that
Most
shit
niggas.
till this day.
So why is that a misconception that most niggas ain't shit? Because most doesn't mean you. You could be that 1%. So why is that a misconception that most niggas ain't shit?
Nah, I don't appreciate the fact that people will take, females will take their, or women, ladies,
Yeah, I hate that term.
whatever you want to, you know, define yourself as. That's why I have to say them all. But, I personally think that it's like you taking an experience from one person and making that the outcome for everybody else in the world. Like nobody is like somebody else. We're all different in our own way. So I understand that you want to be safe and be cautious because of your past experience, but you also got to understand that that is not the same person. You know what I'm saying?
But as a man, you also have to understand that if someone is dealing with trauma, if they're coming into the
No,
situation
yeah, I
with
get
trauma,
that.
with baggage, then
No, I get that. But what you got to think
off.
about is it works both ways, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
You know
niggas
why?
ain't shit, bitches ain't shit, but it's the same shit. You know?
But you know
So
why I think that the niggas ain't shit is so prominent in our community? It's because the good guys are not as loud. You know what I mean? There's a lot of good men who love black women and protect and provide, and they be sitting there right with us like, yeah, that was some fuckboy shit you did. They calling their homeboys out on the bullshit. But y'all don't be checking each other the way that women, the good women, we check these bad bitches.
Yeah.
When we see girls out here dogging niggas for their money, they trying to manipulate and use guys, we check them and we let them know that we don't agree with this, we don't agree with that, you a whack bitch for that.
Right.
And the good guys don't come to our aid as much as basically a good cop versus a bad cop. You're complicit in it because you're not checking the bad cops when they doing the fuck shit. So the good guys are sitting there going, well, you know, I'm not doing it, so I'm not part of it. You know what I mean? No, you gotta check these niggas when you see them doing it.
Oftentimes, too, the good guys be quiet. They're the type of guys.
That's what I'm saying. They're not as loud. They're not as loud.
Yeah, like
And it's not that it's more bad guys. It's not that it's more bad guys. It's just that the good guys are more quiet.
yeah, I was gonna say a lot of the times, those good guys be the one that the girls, you know, are their best friends, or they'll hit them up like, yo, bro, I gotta talk to you.
Because our
Those be the
attraction and
guys.
the lust for the bad boy.
Exactly, and that's where the issue comes in. It's like you doing everything with the bad guy just because he looks good, or you know you have some type of lust, but you got the good guy who you want to talk to and open up to. So it's kind of like a little.
I never worked out with a bad guy, like, to be honest. Like, I feel like, because I call out so much fuck shit. I don't believe a lot of shit that a lot of niggas say until you prove it otherwise. So bad guys don't like me, because it's like, bitch, I post a lie to you, you don't believe my lies. What the fuck you talking about? Like, you boring ass bitch. So it's just like, damn. So I feel like I've always dated good guys, because bad guys just, I don't.
And I think we also have to, this is getting off topic with the question, but when we talking about good guys, we have to put that on character. Because I have dated the college prep, cookie cutter, working job ass guy, and he's still done some scumbag shit just as much as these hood niggas, just as much as these niggas that's in and out of jail. So I have predominantly, if you look at my past history, they're predominantly square dudes because I'm a creative. So you know, as a poet, I'm meeting a guy that likes to write poetry and he's into arts and he's into all of those things, and he be on more fuckboy shit than the niggas in the poets. You know what I mean? We gotta make sure that when we talking about good guys, we're talking about good character and guys that actually give a shit about women.
So ladies, what's the
make you fall in love and shit.
What's the misconception? And I think Katie has with us. What's the misconception that men have for women?
Birds of a feather do not fucking fly together. That is the most misconception. Just because my friend is out here thotting and botting doesn't mean I'm over here fighting.
I'm alright.
Alright, so alright, y'all may get mad at me. Sorry. I had said this on a previous podcast. I agree with you to a certain extent. I do not feel like birds of a feather flock together. However, if you flock with that bird, you flew 1 or 2 times, okay? And I say this to say, if that's your ride or die bitch, that's your bestie, that's your day one, and your day one is a hot pocket, and she thotting around and all this other shit, or whatever, little thot pocket. You know what I'm saying? If she doing that, and you with her 24/8, bitch, you fuck some nigga too. That you wasn't fucking up. Let your favorite sister breathe real quick. Let me tell y'all. If you with this bitch, let's just paint the picture out, all right? So you with a thief every day. You with this thief. This bitch stealing. She a fucking klepto, okay? Every fucking day. You ain't take a gum one day. She stole 7 days. You ain't take a gum one day.
No,
I'm not saying. I'm not saying that you are now a klepto because you stole that one versus her 7 days. I'm just
disagree with that. Our sexual preferences and activities is such a personal thing that we don't hold with our friends. So I got friends who are big hoes, right? And we do brunch together. We do movie time together. We do dinner together. And when it's time for you to go home, I'm going home to my nigga, and you can let me know what the fuck you did after that. Like, I'm not coming with you to suck dick. I'm not coming with you when you about to go have a three-way. That's not my business. Okay, bitch, I'll talk to you later. I'm going home to my man. That's not what
even if you holding it down with the bro, you're not doing nothing but y'all probably watching TV. You probably talk to your friend like, you know, I should have been
Exactly, tight,
that's your business.
You probably be sitting down and just keeping the person company because your friend upstairs.
Do women get jealous of other women out there getting dick down?
Hold on, that's what I swear Nate is my brother because that's what I was getting to. Let me tell y'all, I'm not even talking about you getting jealous. I'm not talking about us getting jealous, but sometimes we like to live in the provocative shit that our friend is doing. So we like, sis, tell me about that shit. Throw that shit in the group chat, whatever it is. That shit be sounding mad interesting, especially when your relationship is boring as fucking hell, and your ass be thinking like, damn, Ronnie was like that, like that, like that, like that, and he fucked with Kevin or whatever. That shit sound real interesting, and guess what? Temptation is fucking alive, okay? You hear me? You fucking probably did some hoe-ish shit, okay? I ain't say you was a hoe, sis. I say you did some hoe-ish shit, cause you chill with mad hoes. That shit's serious.
Sometimes, I think this is one of those things where the rule don't apply to everybody.
If it don't apply,
and then sometimes it's a fact and sometimes it's not, because I know a lot of groups of girls, one of them bitches is a virgin square, one of them bitches is a hood bitch fucking everybody, and it's just like they might relate on a different level than their sexual history. They might like the same TV show, so they have girls' nights in the crib. They might like to go out to eat in the same restaurants. Like, there's so many avenues of friendship that what you doing in your sexual life ain't got nothing to do with me. That's the same way a straight nigga hanging out with his gay friend, he ain't about to start sucking dick. He might just like to watch football with his homeboy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be gay because you gay. You know what I mean? I know a lot of niggas who have friends from a different lifestyle. For example, the college boy and the street nigga, you ain't about to bust a gun because I'm out here in these streets. Just when you about to go gangbang, it's like, alright nigga, I'm about to go hit my book. I'm not about that life. That's the shit you into. I don't want to be on the block with you, champ. I hope you get out of that eventually. But hit me when you want to watch our show. So with friendship, speaking with friendship, it's different than relationship, because I feel like when you're in a relationship with someone, you become more like them. But when you're friends with someone, your friendship might just be in that one category. I might not be a bad boy.
Because you got friends with different categories.
Different categories.
You just got friends
Bitch,
with
we
different
like this type of restaurant. Bitch, we like this type of club. Bitch, we like this museum. I'm the only one in my group of friends that's a creative. Though none of my friends like poetry. I've been doing poetry since I was 10. These bitches ain't never said, oh, Kira does poetry, I'm gonna come to a show. No, because it's not what they're into. You know what I mean? And they like to club and party. I hate going out. So I don't want to be like, well, y'all going to the club, I'm gonna come to the club with y'all. It's no, bitch, I'm gonna check you later and I'm gonna go to a poetry show. Sometimes with friendships, you know how to split off and go into your own avenues when it comes to those things. And hoeing is one of those things.
And not everybody's your friend. You got people that are just your acquaintances.
Let me tell y'all, if I ever told y'all, alright, I got peace out and I kept y'all at an arm's reach, it was probably because you was on some whole shit. That shit sounded real interesting to me. And I knew, shit, I was gonna fly. I was gonna fly with you. I was that bitch. So that's why I kept you at the fucking arm's reach. That's why you wasn't my friend. You was my acquaintance because you was fucking lit, bitch. You was doing too much shit. But guys, we are gonna allow our guests to ask one final question to the opposite sex, so to the guys, and guys ask to the girls, okay? Your own questions. We're done with our questions from our followers, but thank you so much for tuning in to live. Oh, we got 6 people here, 7, maybe, whatever. Can't really count too much line, but let's get into it. Let's start with the queens, of course. K-Dot, what's your question for the guys?
What does it mean when y'all go distant?
Oh, shit.
It means we busy.
No, real answer. Like, I need y'all to elaborate.
Nah, dead ass. Like, I could be at work fucking busting my ass.
Tell me you're busy.
But I shouldn't even have to tell you I'm busy.
Yeah, girls don't believe that.
They don't believe
And
that.
not only that, but like I'm too busy to tell you I'm busy. Like, you know,
if you don't get attention, you're gonna get it from somewhere else. That's it.
Straight up. Jump to conclusions.
Majority of
That jump. That cool.
majority of the time, the guy guy goes blank, he's just busy.
Alright. So why is it in the beginning y'all have this different type of vibe? Like in the beginning you just hit up for the nigga, like that vibe is crazy. And all of a sudden it's like, damn, this nigga went distant. Like, so why you wasn't busy when I met you, nigga?
It's good timing. You caught the nigga at the right time.
That's all it was. And then they trust you enough to be distant. Like now I gotta focus on my goals, you know? Like it's not always like,
I can respect that.
Can I just comment over that, Kay? I want our women to honestly be just as busy. Okay, and we said it on another podcast. But honestly, I have a lot of friends that be acting real booked and busy, and then when they get a man, they act like they don't got no job. Ladies, like, be just as busy. Why the fuck you got nothing to do now because you loved up? Chill. Don't do that.
Yes, that's a fact.
You don't do that.
All day.
The younger me, the less secure with the woman I am me used to be like, oh, if I don't talk to a guy all day, that means he does not care about me.
Right.
Oh my gosh, like if I'm not important enough for you to hit up, but it's like you have to realize that we all have our own lives. We all have our own. First of all, every human being has their friends, their family, their career, and their romantic life. So there might be something going on with my grandma that I don't got time to check in with the person that I'm dating to update you on right now. There might be a friend that's in crisis. There might be shit that I just might need to sit in a bubble by myself. And if you're a parent and you got kids with somebody that you're, you know, say if you're dating someone else and you got kids with someone else, I gotta focus on my kids right now. You know what I mean? There's so many avenues that go into why you might not be in touch with someone. For example, just because you don't call your grandma every day don't mean you love your grandma any less. You know that your grandma, your mother, your father they got your full heart. But I might not have checked in with you because life was happening. It's the same way that goes with dating. And once again, we're talking about dating, not relationships.
Yeah.
But when it comes to dating, I don't have to talk to you every day.
But it's levels to this distance shit.
It's levels to
Like if we trying to
build
build something and you leaving me on scene every day.
No.
Like,
Communication is key when it comes to that. Communication is key. Hey, how you doing? I'll call you back or XYZ.
So do y'all wait till the weekend? So like guys, do y'all wait till the weekend to hit them up?
I'll be honest. I'm the kind of guy where it's like, I really don't have time to talk to you all day. It's like, one, we all have to, if you're working a 9 to 5, I can't text my significant other while I'm working. Like, I gotta get this money. You feel me? So it's like, you gotta understand that I'm out here working, I'm not doing no fuckboy shit, and when I come home, then we got a lot to talk about. I don't gotta talk to you all day when I could come home to you or give you a phone call at the end of the day so I could tell you about my day. We got mad shit to talk about. I'm gonna tell you what I went through, you tell me what I went through, and then we're chilling, you know what I'm saying? Ain't don't have to be no, it's like, you gotta build that trust. It's like
someone know why the fuck you free all day to talk to me.
If you married,
You wait till you free to honestly wind down and talk.
Exactly. Like, don't just be like, oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Bro, we all have lives to live.
Exactly.
Like, we're all working. We're all doing something.
And I think that
who has time to be on their phone 24/7?
It's something that you don't understand unless you have your own life.
Right.
Because the women that's an issue for are the bitches with no kids, no jobs, no nothing going on. So they got time to be worried about it. They got time to, I'm about to text him and start an argument. A busy ass woman, I didn't even realize you ain't hit me up because I ain't hit you up either. I was fucking busy. You know what I mean? So you gotta be equally yoked in that category. You know what I mean? I'm talking
like, don't force a conversation. You gotta let that shit just happen.
And I like the fact that you said it's about building the trust.
Yeah.
Because an insecure person is automatically gonna be, he's not talking to me because he doesn't love me anymore.
Yo,
he's not
like
talking
5 minutes. So why you respond to my text?
Oh, he didn't hit me back. But if you build that trust with them and I trust that my man is out there doing what he gotta do, then I'm not even worried about why I haven't spoken to him. I hope you okay. That's it. That's it. Let's move on.
Keiki,
That's it.
what is your last question for the fellas?
I ain't even ready. Oh my god, alright.
Now we come back to you.
Yeah, come back.
Let's circle back?
Yeah, circle back.
Kira.
Okay, my question for the men would be, why do y'all cheat instead of just being single and dating casually? Like, what is the purpose of getting into a relationship? But you can have, a single man can have just as much and be single and not create the titles. Like, what is the purpose of lying?
Like, I'm not talking personally, but I'm just trying to get into a guy's mindset with that. Like, we want to, like Air said, we want to, because I don't feel that way, but like, a man wants to be able to say, oh, I'm going to go home and I'm going to call this girl, she's going to answer. But at the same time, they want to have their options open. And that's why I say, like, they want their cake and they want to eat it too. Like it's fucked up, but that's what you're getting in when you get into a guy like that who, just wants to use you when it's convenient, but when it's convenient for him, he can go out and you know, talk to however many women he wants to. You know,
I think it depends on your surroundings. Like if you're surrounded by a bunch of fuckboys or a lot of guys like, yo, you see that girl? Yeah, I smashed her. And it's like this other dude was like, damn, I ain't getting no pussy. It's like I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna tell my boys about it. I'm gonna get that, tell my boys about it. A lot of guys honestly operate just like females. And I said this in the last podcast. Like both male and females both have male and female energy. There's male and female energy in both guys and girls. So we operate the same. That's what people don't realize. So it's like, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm talking so crazy. But pretty much, if a guy is cheating, that means he hasn't really found the one, or he hasn't even found himself, honestly. Because a guy who has found himself knows that this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't go around like smashing every girl, doing this and that. Like, who got time for that?
Yeah, but that also means you don't got girlfriends around you, because I don't even know anybody that's cheating on their girl right now. I wouldn't even allow that.
But that's what I'm saying. You'll be surprised.
The energy.
You'll be surprised how many guys actually don't want to cheat on their female. Like they're not gonna waste the time and energy trying to be in a relationship if they really don't want to be with you. If they're cheating on you, that's obviously because there's a lot more going on than what everybody sees. That means they haven't found themselves. The person that they with obviously isn't the one. They having issues with that person. That person may be having issues with them. Like it's all about vibes, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's obviously that just is not the person for you. Me personally, I don't support cheating. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm personally single because it's like I'm working on myself. So it's like I'm not gonna say like, yo, yeah, I think you're very attractive. I want to be with you, but I know right now that this wouldn't work out. So I'm not even gonna take it to that level and mess up a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
guys are so sure with themselves sometimes.
Yeah, now another time.
We want a relationship, but then we be like, damn, I don't even know if I
But don't get me wrong.
now.
Don't get me wrong. There's also lust too. Like sometimes you may not just be. You may be in a relationship, but there's just somebody like. At the end of the day, you're gonna vibe with whoever you meet.
Yeah.
Like you're just gonna like love is love. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can meet somebody and be like, damn. I really fuck with this girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really fuck with this guy. And something may just happen, like that's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? It's like you really don't have control over that. But at the end of the day, you know it may not be the right thing, but if that happens, then that means there's something off. You know what I mean? Like in everything that's going on, totally. The relationship, yourself, that other person. So you just gotta take all that into consideration, you know?
Okay. Sai, what is your last question for our guys?
In this day and age with social media, what are you guys trying to hide? Guys can tell what girls are trying to hide. They might be trying to hide their fupa, they got the waist trainer on, they might be trying to hide their blemishes or their acne, they got the makeup on, or their hair, they got a wig on, whatever the case may be, whatever we want to do aesthetically. But what are guys trying to hide on social media in this day and age? What do they not want anybody to know?
I got one.
I personally don't let everybody into my personal life. Like everybody don't gotta know I don't gotta post my family on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially people in the industry, you don't really wanna. I'm not saying I'm popping, but it's like you don't.
You popping? I say it.
No, yeah,
you don't want to
expose so but it's like, yeah, you don't have to put all of you out to the world, because at the end of the day, imagine when social media is not going to exist forever. I'll tell you that right now. It's not. So when that day comes where like your Instagram is gone, then it's like the people who know you are people who know you. Everybody else in the world is just out there. So do you really want to put all of your business out there anyway? You know what I'm saying? Like everybody. When you go to another country, there's people that got no internet. You don't know shit about them till you go there. It's all about an experience.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like
so it's like I don't have to open up to the whole world on my social media.
I feel like guys mostly just they're trying to hide their failures, and like everybody fails, and that's how you learn. So I feel like I wish more people would show their failures and show how they grow from them. But I feel like all guys want to show on social media is their success and how they're, leveling up and how they're like, turning into whatever their goals and dreams are, which is great. But most guys, like I said, I feel like they're hiding their failures. Whether that's a failed relationship, ain't no guy gonna post a breakup on Instagram,
right?
Or a failed career. Like ain't nobody gonna be up on Instagram telling me I got fired from my job. You know, so that I mean, but you're not a guy, so like us guys with our egos, like we only gonna show our successes on social media, you know, because at the same time, like we feel like that's what women are attracted to is a successful man. Ain't no woman really attracted to a bum ass failure ass dude. But people aren't a failure or a success. People are always somewhere in the middle. Everyone fails, everyone succeeds. So it's just life.
That's right.
K-Zai, what is your last question?
My son didn't go.
We doing a link.
Oh, I wasn't ready. I went.
You did. I'm sorry, it's back at Kate.
I'm ready. Can y'all tell when a girl is faking an orgasm?
Yes. Yes.
How can you tell?
How can you tell? Because you know what you're putting into it. Like, that's mad easy for me. Like, if I'm in there stroking it like you know, I gotta run and she having the time of her life, I'm like, alright, we might as well stop this shit right now. Nah, I feel like it's easy, like, you know, like I feel like as a guy, if you really putting everything into it and you really caring about the woman and like you care about how she feels, you care about her getting her nut off basically, like you can tell. Unless y'all out here running like winning fucking Oscars and shit. Like,
no, I'm just saying some guys think that they putting in the work. And the work is not being put in.
But that's what I'm saying. Part of it is like I don't know about most guys, but when I'm having sex, like I communicate during sex. You know what I'm saying? So
But
it's
like that? You like this? Cause I'm gonna say yeah every time, even if it's
nah. But it's more than just how you talk. It's more than what you're saying. It's how you're saying it. It's your body. Like you can.
I mean, you know when a girl's having an orgasm.
And
I know when a girl's having an orgasm.
And not only that, but like body language.
But how do you know?
I mean,
let's break that down.
I mean, I ain't trying to like describe it.
You know you feeling the
You see the shape, like you see something going on down there that shows you that.
I don't know how to shake that vibration. I'll be like, I'll be like, when you really gonna be like,
you know that. That's a certain
you can't show how to.
we have to make our pussy do the jump. Is it the Harlem Shake? Like what kind of?
No, the shake is your body vibrating. It's a stiffness.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a stiffness. It's a you don't want to be touched.
Seizure shit, like
yeah. I feel like that Vegas shit. You can tell my body be loose. I'll be like,
I'm like, oh damn.
I always feel like
I don't know about that loose shake.
There's the whole concept of eye contact. Like I don't know, like we making eye contact.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Sometimes I feel like I can see like.
I'm like, she's pregnant. Look at me.
I had a nigga tell me one time, like I was fucking with this girl. He was like, "Yo, don't look at her. But, like, don't make eye contact when you fuck with her." I was like, "Why not?" He was like, "You gonna fall into something you can't get out of." You gonna fall into something you can't get out of.
And I was like, that sound like a good time, bro.
Mad fun, mad arguments. I'm with it.
Kyle, what is your last question for us ladies?
That was a good question. That was a good question.
What is my last question? What is the most important characteristic and that females are looking for, women are looking for when they're deciding to get into a relationship?
The most important characteristic that we're looking for when we're getting a relationship.
Let's go this way. I think responsibility.
Or a few, you know, like what is it like, you know?
I think responsibility and security, because I think with me, I have to look and see, like, are you telling the truth? Or like, how responsible are you with your money? Do you got gas in your car? Like, you know, are you paying your bills? Like, I want to make sure, because just in case I move forward, I'm responsible. Like, I may be reckless, but I always got money in my savings. Like, I don't care what type of time I'm on. I'm always got money in my savings. I feel like if you have some type of security, you're good with your credit, you know how to balance your money out, then that's good. And also just security as well. Like, I want to feel secure with you. Like I said earlier, like I just want to feel like I'm not the boss sometimes in the bedroom, but outside I want to be the boss.
That was a grown ass question, Kyle.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with
your credit score gotta be 750.
Trust.
So she said responsibility.
Trust, loyalty, and stability. Like if you got those top three, you ain't gotta look all that good. If you got those top three, then
Like I said, you could be a 6.
Right.
you could be medium ugly. Niggas that's medium ugly. I think
think
But
for
he could be the
me,
most responsible person.
the most important characteristic for me is humor, like a sense of humor, because I like to laugh. Laughter is my medicine. It helps me through so much of life that you could have. I've been in situations where guys have all of this and that, and they just boring as fuck. You know what I mean? So I feel like we can work on everything else, but our chemistry when it comes to how we make each other laugh. And that's one thing that is natural that can't be taught. Like, how's our vibe with each other? Because I can teach you how to get your money right. Exactly. I can teach you. You can learn to do everything else, but that personality when it comes to if we can just kick it and have a good Friday night, I need you to be a funny type of person. That's most important for me.
I'm gonna say protect and provide, like my girl said earlier, because I feel like those are the two that make a man. And I feel like laughter, I'm funny as fuck, so I can make myself laugh. Fuck you. I can watch a movie or whatever, I can get to it. The humor is gonna come in life. Life is funny or whatever. But you need to protect and provide. And if you can't do that, then what you here for? Because I could do everything else.
I like all of what you ladies said, but I need to add on top of that self-awareness. Are you aware of your feelings? Are you aware of your trauma? Are you aware of the cycles that's happened to you in the past? Are you trying to break those cycles moving forward? Can we have a conversation where you're feeling do you have the emotional competency to like say this is what I'm feeling, I can name it, and this is what I'm gonna do to overcome it? You know, like
Damn, where he at?
So we just made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We made the perfect fucking day.
Oh my God. You know that? Throwing good penis, I'm in there.
Where you at though? That sounds like my baby daddy. Let's just take out the loyal. He had everything else. He just was not loyal.
Did he match your sign? Like, we are compatible?
OD compatible.
Damn, I'm compatible with Scorpios and Cancers. So
I'm a Leo, so Scorpios and Leos, we always seem to be adding the fire. It's so much intensity.
I think both Scorpios and Pisces, they just like compatible. I don't know, it's something about them that
Pisces right here.
All right, Ian, what is your last question you have for us ladies?
I mean, I guess a personal pet peeve of mine is like, why do y'all, not saying y'all, but like, I feel like y'all run to social media a lot more than running to the significant other that you're with. You know, like, I'll speak on personal experience. Like, I had an ex where we were getting some argument, and then the first thing she do is run to social media, like trying to catch, like, you know, like trying to hit me on a social media platform. It's like, why do you have to do that when you can just come to me and talk to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that.
It's 3 things that play into that.
I mean, I get it now. I'm not saying I don't get it.
That's what I'm saying. It's 3 characteristics that play into why us women do that. It's our maturity level.
And attention.
It's our need for attention and validation. And it's our, you know, the newness that comes with social media, those likes, those shares, and everything that comes with it.
We're living in a digital age.
We're living in a digital age, and it's one of those things where I say maybe 5 years from now, that shit will not be happening.
Yeah.
Because we are, as the millennials, are the children of the social media age, so we had to experience all of that put your business out there, regret it later shit.
Yeah.
That the kids that are coming up after us are not even posting they motherfucking shit online because they watched us do it.
No face,
and they're
no
like,
case.
no face, no case. These young bitches started that. These young guys started that. So it's like we live and we learn through that. I don't think that any women moving forward will be doing that. I think that was a learning experience for everyone. Because, you know, Instagram, Facebook, and all of that shit was new, and I was super guilty of that. I would be laying next to him, and instead of saying what I'm mad at, I'm making a post and
tweet.
And he's like, he would get online and be like, what the fuck? Like, I'm right here. Like, why does people need to be in our business? And it's maturity. That is the #1 reason when you're too young to realize what you're doing and why you're doing it. When you get to the age that we are now, you look back like, oh, I can't believe I did that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that when this happened to you, how old are you?
I'm 25.
25. You see what I'm saying? That must have been like a 23-year-old girl, right?
Yeah.
23, 22.
Well, no,
But
this
she-
wasn't recently. This was more like.
That's what I'm saying, 23, some years back. So 20, 21, 22, 23, by the time she gets to my age, she's gonna look at that shit and be like, I can't believe I fucking did that.
Right.
And it's one of those things where you don't know what you don't know until you know better.
Right.
And we didn't know better when we was doing that shit. And I feel like now we're holding ourselves more accountable. We're not open diary no more. I made my whole career off of putting on my business out there, and then I got older and was like, I can't believe I did that shit. We just didn't know any better. So that's why we did that. A lot of women aren't doing that now, but maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, that was all the fucking thing. We making a tweet, we looking for a quote, we doing all that. Let me tell you what my nigga did. In 2019, going into a whole new decade, we not doing that shit no more.
I won't be doing that, but best and believe, if me and my nigga going through something, I'm playing that song so you know how I feel. I don't give a fuck if I'm 80, bitch. I'm playing the song. You gonna know how the fuck I feel. I'm gonna blast that shit. I don't even care. My man know what time it is depending on what song is playing. Listen to that shit. You know, ladies, we say that shit. And when it gets to that part, when she's saying what we feel, we gotta rewind. We gotta feel it with that time.
What she said.
Nah. So I'm gonna be 80 doing that shit. That's for sure. That's for sure. So Nate, what is your last question for us women?
My question is, like, like I know women want men to take control, especially if it's in a situation where you just met this dude. Like, what's the limit where a guy is being too aggressive versus not being aggressive enough?
When you first meet them, like, if I link you and like when we first kind of like early stages and you were already like at it, it's like, my nigga, I don't even know if I'm sexually attracted to you.
Let's say this is like
and if
the
I gave you
second
that
or third
vibe,
date.
no, okay, second or third date, then okay, maybe, because I obviously like you to keep coming back. But it's the fact that how early is it in our relationship? Because I don't know if I may be sexually attracted to you, but that I'm not gonna care if we go on a date or not. I'd rather chill in your house. But if I'm asking for a date, that means you'll take your time. Like, I'm really trying to really get to know you. So don't be aggressive with me when you first meet me in the first couple of weeks. That's just how I see it.
But and the reason why
I give you that vibe, so I want to
when you're not
thirsty.
aggressive enough, like, that's my question, because I'm a very respectful ass type of guy. Like, I don't like that consent thing is important to me. So it's like what should a guy look out for to let him know that, okay, like, you can make that move, you can move.
Does she laugh when you grab her ass when she choke her? That's where you need to go. Choke me, and I'm gonna find out.
As women, we flirt in so many different ways. I could be talking to you and I'm touching on love points. So I'm like, okay.
Right.
You know, so I'm not moving your hand when you go like this.
Right.
It's like I'm letting you feel my love points. I'm touching on yours. I could be laughing, you know, nigga, you ain't that funny. But you know, I'm doing that laugh and I'm smiling at everything you say and I'm making sure the eye contact is there. So I'm flirting and nigga, you know what time it is?
And I'm bartending.
What time is it?
And I hate to say this, that this is one of those things that is custom made to each woman, right? So you might not know when is the right time. It just might be individual. Some bitches might want you to come out the gate on daddy.
Period.
And some women
Do
might
that
want you to
shit.
take your time and get to know me, get to trust me, because we all have different paths. We all have different experiences,
Different
requirements.
turn-ons.
So it's fucked up, but nobody can answer that question because it's custom made to each woman that you're gonna meet.
That's a fact.
Some chick might be, don't be bossy with me until a month in. Some girls might want to meet you out the gate and want to meet that. So you gotta just guise it and fill that woman out. So I hate to say it.
And
It's
sometimes
custom
it's
made.
okay to ask too. Like,
That too.
Sometimes, because sometimes
What type of man you like? That question alone, what type of man you like, will tell you so much about the type of woman you like based on how she right now.
Take that coat off.
You never asked that question. What type of man do you like?
What kind of man do you like?
What?
That's a good question. I never asked you
Okay,
either.
well,
what kind of man are you looking
for
for?
example, when it comes to women,
So it's like, yo,
you
I'm
tell me you like.
You like me, you know?
no, but
okay, you know what I'm saying,
there's
right.
different
I don't know
avenues
if
of
you got
us
time of day.
that live in all of us. So I might ask you what type of woman you like, because I can put on, knowing that myself might be all 5 women, I can present to you which one that you might be interested in.
What?
Especially if you're a Gemini like me.
I'm a nurturer, right? I'm multifaceted, right? Multifaceted women. I can be your boss bitch, make you get up and do this and that. Let's get some LLCs, let's get that money. I can be your nurturer woman that's making you, I can stay home and cook for you. Let me know what you into, because I come with all of that.
But that only comes with any
really like somebody, we mold ourselves to the person that we want them to like, and then we be like, all right, nigga, now you trapped. All right, let me show you the real thing. That's what we do.
But the real us is 10 different women.
Get with it again.
There's no woman that's one way all the time.
No, it's not.
There's that type that lives in all of us.
We skin show our crazy side.
So let me know which one of me are you most attracted to? All of these bitches are in here. Do you want Susie Homemaker? Do you want Mary Jane the Boss? Do you want this activist black social justice?
Crazy sex freak?
If you want all of that.
Then that's who you getting out the gate, and it's so hard to get someone, all of you out the beginning, because I need to know,
you're not ready.
I can't trust you with a piece of me. I can't trust you all.
That's why I never asked that question. Because you gotta feel it out.
That's what I'm saying. Well, what type of man are you looking for? If she come to you with the type of answer like, well, I want a man that's gonna take care of me, then she want a bossy nigga. But if she comes to you with, I just want someone who believes in me and supports me, then she want a nigga that's attentive to her. She want a nigga that's reassuring. You gotta ask those questions.
Imagine you on a date like, yo, what type of nigga you want? I want this nigga who got money, this, that, and the third.
Hey, you that nigga?
No. So you gotta say what she says she wants. Listen. There's nothing wrong with saying you want a nigga that got money, but are you a woman that got money? What type of woman are you? Because if you a boss bitch, I know a lot of millionaire-ass women, so if they come into the table saying they want a nigga with money, that might just mean she want a nigga that match her. Say, what type of woman are you? So if I got my own money, and I say I want a nigga with money, don't get mad at that. I built this, can you match that? But if you a bum bitch, talking about, I want a nigga with money, it's like, bitch, you live with your mom. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? So, I want a nigga with money. Well, what type of money do you got? What degree do you got? What business you got? That's all that is.
Okay. And I feel like men, you can be okay with challenging that question. And we said we want a man that's intellectual. So you got a degree?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Do you have what you seek?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you match what you want?
But that makes you stand out too. Like that's another thing too. Like I feel like a lot of times guys, y'all get lost in the sauce. Y'all probably got this female, that female, I don't know. But I feel like that's what females need to learn. They need to learn what type of female are you? Like what type of female you portraying to these men. Do you really want him? Tell him how you like it. Don't be scared to be like, well, you know, whatever you like, you know. No, tell him I want a boss nigga. I want a nigga who got money. I want a nigga who got this, got that. But what about you? So you ask that question like you
how come it don't work when I ask you where you want to go to eat?
Nah.
Because that's food. We're not talking about food. We're talking about Mexican babies. And if you talk about that, want the Mexican food.
Listen, I know what I want to eat.
And I want to cook.
Guys, it has been a pleasure, squad. Yo, it's been a pleasure. This is part 2 of the Battle of the Sexes. Before we go, I have to let my guests let y'all know where to follow them at, what they're doing, what's upcoming for them. We're gonna start it off with the bottom. Nate, where can we follow you? What's going on?
My Instagram is Stolen Reserve. I don't really be too active. Well, I be active as hell. I just don't post a lot of shit, so you know, I be watching. But you know, honestly, like if you had to follow one account, I say follow Young Atlas, YOUNG.ATLAS. You know, that's where I'm putting a lot of my energy and effort into. You know, content creators, we do interviews, we do music videos, we do vlogs, we do events. You know, we just trying to show the world a lot of the young talent that's out there. So, you know, shout out to Young Atlas. Go follow that, you know. And then if you want to follow me personally, send me a DM. I'm a dope ass chef. We get some mac and cheese going, you know, and that's it, pretty much.
Airs.
Y'all can follow me at Airs_Harris. That's AIRS_Harris, HARRIS. You can also follow my business page, Airs Entertainment. I promote a lot of dope artists there, a lot of events. Speaking of which, you could follow Bring the Energy. That's energy without the Y, you feel me? Because I'm the G, but we're all energy. You feel me? But follow that. That's the movement I started. I actually have my next show. It's an all-female show, a bunch of female artists, creatives, entrepreneurs in the building, networking, building exposure. That's going to be November 1st. And then you can also follow my independent record label at Public Figure Records. We out here. Get a pen and paper. You know?
Alright. It's your girl Cakes. You can follow me on Instagram at Cakey Ash. And you can follow my podcast, that's Real Tea Podcast, where we just talk a lot of shit and we enjoy each other's company with some guests. And I had a great time, and when season 2 come back, holla at me.
You already know. You already know. Kara.
You can find me all across social media, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook at IAMKIRAJ. That is IAMKIRAJ. I know I sound like a commercial right now, but I am so used to selling myself that I just want to direct all the traffic to that page, and you will find everything else about me that you need to once you follow me there.
Yeah.
Perfect. And last but definitely not least, Ty.
Alright, I wish I had an Instagram to give you, but I don't because the motherfucker's deactivated. But I do have a website coming up. It's under construction, TaishaThomas.com, TIEISHA Thomas.com. You'll be able to find all the content about me. I'll have all of my social media plugs up there once they're up and running. And yeah, I got a lot of things coming out, original content. I'm writing a web series right now. I'm working with my friends on a podcast also. You guys are inspiring me. And so yeah, just trying to push the creative art forward. So
you gotta let me know about that web series.
Yes.
I need to get into my acting.
yes.
I be feeling like I need to do that.
Make me. I'm writing my second movie.
Alright, so I'm gonna make that.
Make me too. Fuck. Let's do this.
My friend,
Let's do this.
I act on in the daytime.
Yeah, no, I need to have like,
Heard that.
yes, I'm gonna have to go.
Love it, love it. Keep it in
Well,
mind.
send
Keep it in mind.
us, we get ready for the press release. Well, if y'all have your press release, just send it to me or
Yeah,
period.
we'll probably put the cast on backstage. You guys follow it,
We
or
do
if not,
that.
we'll put it up somewhere for you guys.
We're gonna connect after the show.
Yes, this is what
Like
Destiny
magic.
said. Mind Over Media is all about. Let me tell y'all, it has been a pleasure doing this podcast for this season. I'm more than ecstatic about the outcome and just about the community that I placed together. Having creatives come and drop business cards and trade Instagrams and social media handles and actually do work together. It's just a real movement for the culture, a movement for, you know, hip hop, a movement for entertainment and art in general, and for us as black women and black men. And I'm so happy you guys got to see a woman strongly advocating for our men, not only black men, but for our men in general. A lot of people ask me, why is your podcast called That's What He Said and not That's What She Said? You ain't even repping for yourself. It's not about me. Guys, we have to advocate for our men. They're trying to make them in sync. Let me tell you, we have to be an ally. And guys, I love that you guys come on this show and be an ally to us also. And it's also about communication. We're dropping the ball on communicating with each other. We're more the same than we are different. I know this was Battle of the Sexes, but this was for us to see that we are more alike than we are different. So let's band together and let's do more work together, period, okay? It's your favorite sister, Jada. You already know where to follow me at IamJada_, that's IAMJIDA_, and of course, Mind Over Media_. It's a wrap. That's what he said.
Oh, it's hot.
I just got